Once upon a time in Scotland, there was a king named Bruce. He had 6 times led his troops into battle against the aggressor from England. But during those 6 battles, his troops were always battered by the enemy, until they were forced to experience defeat and fled to the forest. Finally, he himself also hid in an empty hut in the wilderness. One day, it was raining heavily. Rainwater burst from the roof of the house that leaked on Bruce's face, so he woke up from his sleep. For a moment, he contemplated his unfortunate fate of not being able to defeat the enemy, even though he had put in all his might. The more he thought about this, the more his heart ached and almost despaired. At that moment, Bruce's eyes looked up at the wooden beam that was above his head. There was a spider knitting its web. He carefully watched the spider's movements, counting the spider's 6 consecutive attempts. Tried desperately to hook one end of the thread to the wooden block opposite it, but failed in the end. "What a pity for this little creature," said Bruce. "You should just give up." However, it was beyond Bruce's expectations. Even though the spider had failed to hook the ends of the thread 6 times, he didn't give up and stop trying. He tried again for the 7th time, and this time he succeeded. Seeing all this, Bruce really felt amazed and forgot the fate that befell him. Bruce finally stood up and took a deep breath, then loudly shouted, "I'm going to fight again for the 7th time too." Bruce finally really got his spirits back. He immediately gathered and retrained the remnants of his troops, then set up a strategy and attacked the enemy's defenses again. With great difficulty and a relentless struggle, Bruce finally managed to repel enemy troops and reclaim his homeland.